to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Got it!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome board members, parents, family members, and friends to the graduation of the Pennsauken High School class of 2014. Today is full of endings and wonderful new beginnings. Together we are very happy to celebrate the accomplishments of all of these young people on this sunny yet breezy, free of rain afternoon. First, I share my sincerest gratitude and appreciation to the school administration, Principal Matthews, and all of the assistant principals for all of their hard work and commitment to supporting and leading with high expectations. Thank you to all of the teachers and staff that have worked to impact the lives of these graduates. Teachers are greatly influential in shaping the decisions and the direction of our students. Thank you, teachers, and all staff members for everything you do each and every single day to teach, support, and guide our students. As you move forward in your life's journey, graduates of 2014, I wish for all of you great success. May you reach all of your dreams and receive the desires of your heart. I encourage you to do your best and work towards excellence. Set goals for yourself and believe in the hope that tomorrow is filled with the promise for you to fulfill your life's calling. Strive to help make this world a better place for others around you. Believe that everything you do makes a difference. And in the words of Emily Dickinson, if I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. If I can ease one life the aching, or cool one pain, or help one fainting robin unto his nest again, I shall not live in vain. Congratulations to all of you. Felicitaciones.
Here in the dark, I stand before you, knowing this is my chance to show you my heart. This is the start, this is the start.
I have so much to say, and I'm hoping that your arms are open. Don't turn away, I want you near me, but you have to hear me. Here's where I stand, here's who I am. Love me, but don't don't tell me who I have to be. Here's who I am. I'm what you see.
I had to change and I was trying, but my heart was lying. I'm not afraid any longer. I am stronger.
Here's where I stand. Here's who I am. Help me to move on, but please don't tell me how. Here's who I am. I'm moving now.
In this life we've come so far, but we're only who we are. With the courage of love, show us the way. We've got the power to stand up and say.
Stand up and be counting. I'm counting on you. If you're with me, we'll make it through. Here's where I stand. Here's who I am. Love me, love me, love me, and we'll make it through. Here's where I stand. Baby, 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 I'm counting on you. Here's where I stand. Love me, love me, love me, we'll make it through. I'm counting on you. Members of the Board of Education and fellow students of the class of 2014. Let's be the generation who doesn't say we can or will try, but that says we will. Today, let's make a declaration that we will surpass the expected and will succeed in everything that we put our efforts into. Some say that our generation is disrespectful, unable to successfully communicate, as well as fail to conduct ourselves professionally. Well, let's prove society wrong. Let's become great innovators, lawyers, CEOs, doctors, scientists, athletes, entertainers, or maybe even the next president of the United States. Let's not only come up with a cure to a disease, but figure out a way that sickness no longer takes another life. Let's make our hunger so great that once we dream of something, we accomplish it and exceed the expectations of mankind. We can make this happen because we've overcome obstacles over the past 4 years. I remember when we first arrived to Pennsauken High School. We were passionate, anxious, but nervous for what it would take to reach this moment of graduation. We joined extracurricular activities, met lifetime friends, temporary friends, and encountered a variety of experiences that taught us principles that will leave an impact on our lives forever. As freshmen, we were all eager to participate in Spirit Week, but were unaware of what it would take to win. The theme was the Year of the Champions. We were destined for greatness from the start. As a result, we tried our best, but our efforts fell short because we were not unified. As sophomores, who were more familiar with Spirit Week, we had a distinct plan. However, we did not seek the victory. Junior year, as a class, we united, and we remained consistent throughout the school year's activities. Even though we did not take first that year, we all left knowing that the class of 2014 will be back the next year to make it all happen. As seniors, we were well prepared for our Spirit Week duties, and were a team because we bled our class color green. We ended up on top, as we say with great pride, "I believe that we will win." I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. And because we believed in ourselves and came together, we became successful. We knew we were winners, and we made it happen. It may have taken a few trials, but you've reached this point and must use this moment as an example for the rest of your life. Never be satisfied with anything average or settle for mediocrity. Always strive for excellence despite adversity. From now on, if you are not satisfied with an outcome in the government, on your college campus, or maybe even in your personal life, make those situations better by actively being a part of the change. We have the ability to make it happen and accomplish everything that we put our minds to. Today, we take the first step of making it happen. You are on your way to college, their service, or maybe even the workforce. In all environments, you must not only be present, but must be effective. We are a group of individuals who can do more than just change things temporarily, but change things for a lifetime. Everywhere you go, you should make a difference, because you are a graduate of Pennsauken High School. We were fully equipped to achieve any and everything. So from now on, seize each thing by saying, "Why not me?" and make it happen. Welcome to the commencement of the class of 2014, and congratulations to my fellow classmates. Thank you, and have a great evening.
Good evening, friends, families, faculty and administration, and members of the class of 2014. Tonight is the night we witness hundreds of dreams come true. All together, all at the exact same time. Isn't it beautiful? Yes. Tonight is the night we realize that there are thousands of other dreams we must now pursue, but not all together, not at the exact same time. Isn't it terrifying? Tonight is the night we take one collective leap into the unknown and uncharted, into worlds shimmering with our promise, yet hazy with the fog of uncertainty or indecision. The future has a habit of hiding from us, but tonight we dare to go out and find it ourselves. When I moved to Pennsauken 9 years ago, my fourth grade teacher admitted that I surprised her, that she had never expected someone from a place like Brooklyn to be a capable student. Looking back, I should have said, "Excuse me?" Because it is exactly that cynicism and defeatism that threatens to bow our heads and tell us we are helplessly bound to our pasts and our surroundings. Let tonight and every day afterward be one giant surprise to those elitist haters who naively feed into the stigma that Pennsauken has nothing to offer, no meaning to create, no tears to dry, no worlds to change. Please prove them wrong, because you are worth so much more than their doubts. I ask, however, that we prove them wrong with more than just a diploma, or a cap and gown, or any other achievement that reflects success in academics rather than a success in character. Prove them wrong by emancipating yourself from the empty and dull promise of that which is expected or popular. Prove them wrong by striving to cause no harm in this fragile and ever-changing world. Prove them wrong by unleashing your inner superhero, except don't be the Latina Wonder Woman, because that one's taken by me. Prove them wrong by remembering that fireworks blazing with the embers of love and compassion burn so much brighter and gracefully than those that sizzle with apathy and distrust. finally prove them wrong by asking yourself, what am I doing? And what am I going to do to make the world less cold, less bitter, less ugly and self-serving? How do I look out for myself while still looking beyond myself? That is the question, my friends, and you are the answer. Look at the person sitting next to you and in front of you and behind you, and notice for a moment how lucky it is that we may take this leap with people so diverse. So very, very diverse, and yet this, the paradox of our existence, so similar. For as the late and brilliant Maya Angelou once said, we are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. In 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you may forget this speech or my name, but always remember those words. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. Whoever we are, wherever we go, whoever we love, let us genuinely wish each other joy and acknowledge that we are taking this exciting and frightening leap together, and so deserve each other's support and respect. Perhaps, and almost certainly, there are people sitting here who we have mistreated or neglected in the past, so before we go irrevocably cross that expanse, try not to say goodbye tonight without issuing a few hellos or I'm sorry's along the way. As we prepare for the turn-up later tonight, I would like to recall the words of the singer, philosopher, and our humble queen, Beyonce. Driver, roll up the partition, please. Wrong song. I have my papers mixed up. Okay. She sings, I want to leave my footprints on the sands of time. Know there was something that meant something that I left behind. Please, I implore you, take that diploma and run. Not literally, but figuratively. Run because there is so much left for us to accomplish and improve and enliven. We have received an education others would willingly suffer for, so now we must use it. This at last is our true beginning, our true commencement. Let us prove that we were here, on this planet, and in this life that escapes us when we wait for it. And let's leave even a piece of this world, even 1 square inch, better than when we came to it. After all, Beyonce said so. The world is ready. I hope you are ready. I hope the pictures you post on Instagram tonight come out amazing. Hashtag class of 2014, hashtag graduation, hashtag we made it. I hope our teachers and parents are proud. Hi, Mommy and Papi. I hope my freshman brother doesn't feel too much pressure. And I hope that you land safely after this terrifying and thrilling leap, spurred on by a just and kind purpose, held back by nothing that we cannot conquer. But before we do that, and I've been waiting forever to do this, let's take a selfie.
How do you follow up after that? That's just... Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just so happy that we are outside tonight. Can we get an amen? Okay, so I sat on my computer, totally drawing the blank, as I tried to write a graduation speech, procrastinating like we did 60% of the year. How can I fit everything there is to say about high school, our futures, and our lives all into one speech? I didn't even know where to begin, but who really does? Not just at a graduation speech, but life in general. There are so many different opportunities and paths that we all could take, bad and good. But it's up to our own discretion whether we choose the right path or not. I decided to start the speech talking about you guys, my fellow classmates. Thank you. And as I stand up here and thank you, you should all thank the person sitting next to you as well. Because without them, you would not be who you are today. All done today? Every person we encounter leaves a mark on our lives, big or small, shaping your view of the world and opinions. So yes, even those who annoyed you to the ends of the world and back throughout the year, they made you a better person. We have really come far as a class. We started out a little rough freshman and sophomore year, but look at us now, sitting next to each other, happy for one another as we are handed our diplomas, our final hall pass, but this time to the real world. Pennsauken High made you who you are as well. You would not be the same person if you went to another school, and that's a fact. Pennsauken is a great school, and education here is just as rigorous as any other school. It's your decision whether you want to take advantage of the many resources we have to offer or not. If you did not get a fulfilling high school experience from Pennsauken, you have nobody to blame but yourself. We're all becoming adults, and it's our time to stand up, take the blame, and stop blaming others. Pennsauken High became my second home during my high school career. I honestly think I was here more than my own house. School turned into something more for me. I built a second family here. And I'm sure many of you feel the same way about your friends, teachers, coaches, and especially teams. Pennsauken's diverse culture offers an education that cannot be attained from a textbook. It taught us acceptance of people who are different from us, and as well as how to live life with an open mind. Learn from your peers. Learn from your coaches, teachers, and everyone else that has taught you, and put those lessons to use as you take your first step into the future. We should also thank our parents, guardians, counselors, class advisors, and especially our teachers from kindergarten to senior year for helping us become who we are and blessing us with the power of knowledge. Before I pass the mic on to the salutatorian, I stand before you all as class president for the last time, and I ask three things of you. Number one, make sure that after you graduate, you do something with your life that you are proud of. Something that you can say you worked hard to achieve. When we come back for our 10-year reunion, whether it's becoming a CEO of a huge company or the best soccer mom in Pennsauken, don't settle for mediocrity. Too many people already have. You are too unique to be average. Number two, it's our time to go forth and have our effect on society, to make a difference. You don't have to change the world on the scale of Gandhi or Martin Luther King. Simply make an effort every day to make someone else's day a little better. A simple, hello, how are you? You look beautiful today, would suffice. Stay positive, because a bad attitude is like a flat tire. You can't go anywhere unless you change it. And finally, number three, live life with passion. Do not just survive. Oops, wrong word. Do not just survive. That's not what we were made for. Instead, live each day with purpose and excitement, determined to become the best person you can be. Live your dream and wear your passion. I leave you with the words of Nelson Mandela. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Don't settle. We're too good to settle. There's too much that you guys can do with life. Do not be afraid to be yourself. I want to thank you all for all the memories. And congratulations to the class of 2014. Let's make so much more memories tonight.
I could start the speech off talking about how we're one big happy family, but quite frankly, I'm relatively certain half of you don't even know who I am. I could talk about how much we've grown as a class, but again, I don't know many of you, and that is my own fault. I could talk about how we're all ready for the real world and how we're all going to do great things and fulfill our dreams, but honestly, I'm terrified for the real world. For most of our lives, there's been some kind of figure to take care of us and to guide us in some way, shape, or form. Some of us have been more coddled than others, and some of us have practically raised ourselves. Nonetheless, there was always someone there to make sure there was a roof over our head and food on our table, and I don't think we give these people enough credit. Many of us have spent the majority of our high school career resenting our parents because they were too controlling and we wanted a life. Or perhaps because we're changing and growing and don't think our parents could understand us. Or perhaps it's because they grew up in a totally different time period and they couldn't possibly grasp how difficult it is to be a teenager today. And my God, they're so uncool. Regardless of any of these reasons, we as a collective whole have failed to see without these people in our lives, we would not be the people we are today. Our parents, our guardians, whomever it is that is in our lives, have played a key role in shaping who we are and who we are becoming as individuals. Naturally, the final choice is our own, which is why some of us are rather adept at playing the angsty teenager, a role I know I've played very well in my years of high school. Nonetheless, no one wants to become their mother, or their father for that matter, and many people are downright horrified at such a notion. But think about it. You have your father's eyes, your sister's sense of humor, many of your mother's ideals, and the same witty banner as your grandmother. Maybe they don't understand who you're becoming and why you have to grow up and pull apart from them. Trust me, I know what it's like trying to explain the unexplainable, why you think and act the way you do sometimes. But when it comes down to it, these people have been there for you since the very beginning. They've helped care for you, helped raise you, and helped guide you. They've made you who you are, even in the slightest degree, even if that means they've simply shown you what you don't want to become. And now we're all in a rush to grow up and get out of the house, to leave for college and evolve into our own person, without their supervision. We as a whole are used to people taking care of us, and now at 17, 18, 19 years old, we're expected to know exactly what we want to do for the rest of our lives and how to take care of ourselves alone. All of a sudden, now that we're graduating, we're expected to know things about taxes and mortgages and student loans, things that either weren't taught to us or simply touched upon in passing. We're supposed to be prepared, and we all want to be prepared, and we all want to get out. Everyone wants to live by their own rules, and everyone who says otherwise is probably lying. I'm not asking you guys to start cowering in fear, to break down and stay home from college or live in your parents' basement for the rest of your lives, because I'm pretty sure your parents would hate me for that. I'm simply asking that I not be dismissed. Most of us will have an amazing time at college. We will experiment and we will make mistakes. Some mistakes we're going to make 5 or 6 times just to make sure they're mistakes. We'll change our majors and skip an 8 a.m. class 3 times a week because we actually can't get up as early as we thought we could. And for those of you not going to college, you too are going to go on to do amazing things. You too will make your own mistakes, and we're all going to be okay. We will learn to adjust to take care of ourselves. Some people will be better at it than others, and some people are already beyond proficient in caring for themselves. At the very least, however, we need to recognize the fact that leaving for college or going out into the real world is a much bigger deal than some of us make it out to be. People are going to have to make major adjustments when they leave. We fail to realize that in exchange for the lack of supervision, we will have to grow up and tend to our own responsibilities without someone reminding us that they're there, a job I know I'm going to have difficulty with. I want to end on this note. Wanting to grow up is a normal teenage thing, and it's far from a bad thing. But please, do not rush through the best years of your lives simply so you can go out and live your own life. Do not belittle that which other people have done for you. Recognize the fact that not only are you growing up, not only do you have to learn to cope, but so do your parents. Letting go of us has got to be one of the hardest things any parent will ever have to do, no matter how much you think they're going to celebrate. Even if you aren't leaving for college, watching us graduate is another step for them as well, and it's one step for us being on our own, which I imagine is impossibly difficult for any parent to go through. So please, at the very least, hug your parents. They deserve that. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2014.
Thank you, ladies, for those speeches. Good evening, Ms. Martinez, Mr. O'Brien, members of the Board of Education, administration, faculty, honored guests, and parents. Welcome to the commencement for the graduating class of 2014. I am proud and honored to stand here before you introducing such a great group of young men and women who will lead us into the future. Their teachers have done a great job of providing them an enriching educational experience. Let's give them a big round of applause. These graduates are a motivated, creative, and talented group of individuals. Sitting among you tonight are tomorrow's leaders, inventors, physicians, and possibly politicians. They have worked so hard the last 4 years in high school and are well deserving of their diplomas. Graduates, the possibilities that exist for you are endless. We live in a world that is fast-paced and forever changing. I know that you are eager to get those diplomas for which you have worked so hard. You are eager to join your families and your friends to share your joy with them. You are eager to get started with your plans for the future. Just know that there are numerous possibilities that can only be spawned by your dreaming and believing. As a man or woman thinketh in their mind, so do they become. We have seen the takeover of technology and the surprise success of social media. Still, what remains consistent is the need for leaders who are creative, motivated, and decision makers. As I reflect on this graduating class, all of you definitely meet this bill. I would like to encourage you for a few moments with my 3 C's for success. They are compassion, consistency, and confidence. Compassion may be defined as a sympathetic pity and concern for the sufferings or misfortunes of others. I encourage all of you in your pursuit of success and the American dream to remain concerned with the plight of others. Examine your motives and reactions to assure that they are grounded in compassion. Socrates said clearly, the unexamined life is not worth living. Next, stay consistent. Consistency may be defined as unchanging in the achievement or effect over a period of time. What separates the successful from the unsuccessful is the ability to remain consistent. In your life, you will face roadblocks, challenges, obstacles, and hills. But we should not ask for the mountain to move, just ask for the strength to climb the mountain. Finally, you must remain confident. Confidence is the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something. The state of feeling certain about the truth of something. Confidence is not arrogance. Arrogance places itself in the position of superiority. However, confidence says, whatever obstacle I must face, I will overcome. As you leave Pennsauken High School, I encourage you to walk in confidence. Confidence will open those doors for you. Confidence will put you in the front of great men and women. Confidence will give you a sense of peace. Confidence will take you over hills, and confidence will take you through valleys. I encourage all of you to be compassionate. I encourage all of you to be consistent. And most importantly, I encourage all of you to be confident. Standing here tonight, I am confident that your dreams will all come to pass. As the principal of Pennsauken High School, I would like to extend my personal and heartfelt congratulations and well wishes to the graduating class of 2014. I Pennsauken High staff, we wish each and every one of you the happiness of a productive life, the respect of your fellow human beings, and the love of your family. May the future be yours. Best wishes, each and every one of you.
Emily Sanders. Jenny Kam. Han Nguyen. Megan Wagenti. India Urban Choi. Robert Flaherty Jr. Stephen Gillis. Mark Trost. Michael Alfano. Dominique Evans. Lone Trong. Edwin Guillermo. Sierra Ashley Perez. Jason Goldstein. Megan Hilbert. Jordan Dobson. Teresa Tway Din. Lauren Perry. Destiny Daria Diggs.
Look at me. Thank you.
Felix Jr. Abreu. Yesenia Christina Acevedo. Renaya Alexis Alexander. Naja Alicia Howard. Emily Alvarez. Quincy A. Arthur. Charlie Kiamani Ashlock Gibbs. Tanner J. Atkinson. Jeff Corey Augustus. Christian Nazareth Baez Mejia. James E. Ball. Christelle Bartels. Michelle C. Basner. Olivia Bates. Deidre Bell. Kevin L. Benjamin. Nakir Musa Ali Bey. Donald Blair. Dagny Brito. Aaron Brown. Alyssa Brown. Aspen Marie Henry Brown. Lorenz Demetrius Brown. Laura Buchanan. Tynell Deshawn Bullard Rogers. Devorah Monet Bullock. Destiny Burgos. Kelly M. Bush. Javon E. Butler. Christopher Michael Bird. Jonathan Camacho. Daniel B. Campisi. Juan Oscar Carrasquillo Jr. Cintron. Vincent Cintron. Natasha M. Clayton. Charles Poor. Alexa Tyler Scott Camos. Siani Lee Concepcion. Constancia. Carlos A. Contreras. Jamal Clifford Khalil Copeland. Jomari T. Copper. Davis. Robert Davis. Kristen A. Delgado. Scarlett DeMoya. Carlos Diaz. Jamie Diaz. T. Jones.
Aaliyah Dupree.
Pradeswinda Echevarria.
Dion L. Edwards.
David T. Emery.
Alexis N. Irvin.
Chelsea Espinoza.
Axel Jeffrey Esquivel Vasquez.
Daquan Robert Ferguson.
Thomas Aaron Fisher.
Brenda Flaherty.
Bria Shanice Foster.
Caitlin Fracciola.
Alyssa Frisbee.
Ebony Brianna Lynn Fuller.
Zena Marie Fuller.
Naima Fulton.
Jasmine Simone Gabrielle.
Jennifer Joyce Gallo.
Dakota Ganassi.
Aizen M. Garcia.
Chelsea Garcia.
Liliana Garcia.
Luis Miguel Garcia.
Alejandro Garibay.
Donnie Jermosin.
Clara Victoria Gonzalez.
John Gonzalez.
Victor Gonzalez.
Austin F. Gordon Jr.
Daquan Graham.
Tyra D. Grant.
Matthew Gravenstein.
Glenn Gray.
Dorian Greenwood.
Ashley Gutierrez.
Tiana Hagan.
Michael Hart.
Joshua Lewis Hawkins.
Vincenzo Michael Henderson.
Reynold Hernandez.
Rebecca A. Hilbert.
Octavia Hines.
Brandy O'Hare.
Hong Hong.
Sierra D. Hollingsworth.
Jared Holloman.
Jameer Leon Hubbard.
Annie Wynn.
Diamond N. Jack.
Israel Isaiah Jackson.
Keith James.
Yarissa Jacquez.
Matthew D. Jarvis.
Danny Marie Janetti.
Noel Dennis Jenkins.
Savannah Dervas.
John Carlos Jimenez.
Angela Ann Johnson.
Erica Johnson.
Ivory Denise Johnson.
Michelle A. Johnson.
Michael Jerome Jones.
Walter Nathaniel Jones.
Jefferson Koo.
Max Koo.
Isaiah S. Kidd.
Julie Kim.
Tiana Tante King.
Michael J. Laird.
Free Vietnam.
Jose La Puerta.
Abdul Bassett Larry.
Selena Lee.
V. Lee.
Paige Michelle Lee.
Zachary D. Leshnoff.
David B. Lewis.
Jamel Lewis.
Joey Lang.
Morgan Taylor Lloyd.
Alexandra Lopez.
Ronnie Lopez.
Luis Antonio Lopez.
George Dennis Lynn.
William Jose Malave. Lady Diana Mesa Polo.
Nazir J. Miller.
Destiny Miranda.
Samuel J. Monforto.
Alexa Lauren Moore.
Vicious.
Naisha, yes. Randy D. Wynn.
Tom Nach Win.
Thomas Team Wynn.
Rashawn Latrell Nicholson.
Joyce Nichols.
Daniel Norton.
Genesis A. Nova.
Johnny E. Nunez.
Yoneri Odinel Nunez Jimenez.
Neka Shiwe Oliver.
Gregory Antonio Ortega Zelaya.
Lindsay M. Ortiz.
Denise O'Cherry.
Daisy Padilla.
Cairo Padilla.
Caleb R. Pancoast.
Kyrie Jamal Parker Thomas.
Brianna Deborah Marksbell.
Johnny N. Cosmopolis.
Dustin Paul.
Eric Peebles.
Eric Lee Pierce.
Giovanni Pilat.
Mario Isaias Pena.
Stephanie Perez Renza.
David Pham.
Taylor Fights Pouncey.
Rosemary Buffalo.
Jermaine Pratt Jr.
Leah Preston.
Justin Tabasco.
Ebony Ragsdale.
Matthew G. Rainsford.
Angel Luis Ramos III.
Richard Ramos.
The graduates, please stand. You can move your tassels from right to left.
The class president of the class of 2014-2015 in order to do the transfer of the senior flag. Class of 2015, we wish you the best of luck. Superintendent Martinez, members of the Board of Education, and administration, we now present to you the graduates of the class of 2014.